Here we are. We have game 2 for Thursday. It will be the Indianapolis Colts facing off against the New York Jets. And look who it is headlining the quarterback spot. That is freaking Daniel Jones. That's right, Anthony Richardson lost his starting job to Danny Dimes. What a damn timeline we are in. Kickoff for... Who is that running for the Jets? That's number 23. That's the rookie, Azariah Thomas. And look who's back from injury. Justin Fields. He was out last week. He was out Sunday due to a concussion. But they're saying that he's going to likely be back. All right. First play of the game. Breece Hall going lightning fast. Hold on. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown right away. Breece Hall immediately makes a touchdown for the Jets. Wow. Play frickin' one. Unbelievable. Literally the first 2 minutes, and we already got a play worthy of a highlight. And the Jets have the 7-point lead within the first 15 seconds. Hell, first 12 seconds. Wow. The Colts have the ball right now, as we are introduced to the first game of this series for Daniel Jones as a Colt. After being the New York Giants' first round draft pick back in 2019, the Giants eventually decided to release him because he wanted to be released after the horrible season they were having, with some fault of Jones on that. But since then, he's had himself a bit of a ball. Jonathan Taylor goes and makes some, 7 yards. And, I was holding my breath a little bit. Jones gonna try and run for it. He does. First down on the Jet side. We are back. All right. Jones is going to throw it light. And that is to his backup tight end, Mo Ali Cox. Yes, you can giggle if you want, but for the time being, I'm still thinking about how within the first 12 seconds we got ourselves our first score. That is caught. That is Josh Downs. Jones takes his time. He's going to run for it himself again. First down. Already 33 yards within the first 2 runs of his. Jones throws it. Overthrown. That was going to be to his man, Alec Pierce, but it was a little too high. Jones lightly tosses it. That is Jonathan Taylor. Keep in mind on the last game, it was 10-7. Game was over. Now this is looking like a lot more of an exciting game. Jones is going to run for it himself again. And he makes it for a touchdown. Daniel Jones. Now we have a touchdown each. And it's a rushing touchdown from both. There's a guy who's blocking my camera. Yeah, you know, I'm going to clip frickin' Danny Dimes doing Danny things. Like, for a while, he was just seen as a not good quarterback, but I guess it's more about giving him the right opportunity. And that's tied for the Colts now. Here we go for our kicker. And we never are guaranteed that's the guy who's going to return the ball either. Kick is off for the Colts. Returning for the Jets is number 34. That's Nwangwu. I barely knew him. I only knew him because of fantasy. Justin Fields, former first-round pick by the Bears, got his pass bobbled and he is going to go out of bounds. Brees Hall. They're not, that Colts defense is not going to make the same mistake again. $37 left in the first. Fields. He's going to toss it. And it's almost caught by the rookie Mason Taylor. Maybe Fields should take Jones's advice on the whole rushing thing. Then again, I am talking about computers here, so ain't gonna happen. And that was just a player who just went through two of his guys there. The ball will be punted away by the Jets, and returning this time is number 6 again. Okay, I can see his name now. That's Anthony Gold. For the shoe. Is that seriously their tagline? That's their motto? Actually, there's worse in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor tries to wrap around some people, but he was wrapped up himself. Jones gives it to Jonathan Taylor again, but he's brought down. The Colts need to make up 11, or they're going to have to punt it away like the Jets did. Michael Pittman's dancing around a little bit. Jones gets sacked, and he fumbles it. The Jets recover it. That is Tony Adams, who will gain the ball back for the Jets. Suddenly, the Jets are in the red zone. That was a nice hit by Jamian Sherwood. And now, Justin Fields is back. Guy's got a bit of a history. Where the Bears traded up in the first round of the 2021 draft, they decided to snag Justin Fields. And he was very up and down. So they decided to trade him to the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. He did all right for himself. So much so that when his contract expired, there goes Brees Hall. Anyway. So when his contract eventually expired with the Steelers, he got to go to free agency, and that's where the Jets came in. So they got him on a 2-year deal, and, well, we'll see how it really pans out. Fields gives it to Brees Hall again, but he's brought down. I don't know what the hell Quiddy Pay's doing, but, yeah, that's a... Fields is going to wait a little bit. Rushes for himself. And he, thank God, does not fumble the ball, because I didn't want to see a back-to-back fumble there. The Jets will have to settle for a kick, which is good. But wow. If only if they made that a touchdown. What are you going to do? I'm not here to judge computers here. We have the kickoff for the Jets, and the guy returning this time won't be Michael Gold. Not Michael. Michael Gold. Anthony Gold. Fuck. Anyway. It was number 16. I'm sorry to, like, mix around the receiver names. I couldn't even see, like, that Colt's name, so give me 1 second. That's Ashton Doolin. Okay. I had to look that one up, because I know some numbers, but I also don't know a good amount as well. That's been a running thing for me. Jones trying to rectify what the hell happened before. Actually, the Colts as a whole, because, like, they had a couple opportunities to get that ball back during that fumble, but didn't work out. Jones once more rushes for himself, and he makes it. Two-minute warning for the Jets. Taylor tries his hardest, but it didn't work out. Jones. Light toss to Michael Pittman. I've had 3 highlight reels already, and it's within the first half. Daniel Jones has just been carrying this rush. This is clearly damn, Taylor is not going to do it, really. Jones throws it. Finds the rookie, Tyler Warren. But he's a yard short from the first. Jones finds Pittman once more, and it's a first down this time. Jones tries to give it to Warren, but he does not make it. That ball may not have been properly placed. Jones throws it, and it's caught. I thought it was picked off for a second. I briefly thought it. But that's caught by Josh Downs. 20 seconds. The Colts have to do something because I swear if they screw up with the time like the freaking Bengals did, I'm going to be pissed. Anyway, here we go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, out of bounds. Jones saves the clock. But only because he was struggling like hell going up against that Jet defense. Again. That will be their kicker, Schrader. Kick is up for the Colts, and that was easy peasy. The Jets have 1 second. We haven't had a kick return touchdown in a good while, but we've had a kick return touchdown in this series before. Made by Kyron Williams in, I believe, week 2. I believe. Schrader for the kick. And it's going far back. Nangwu will not have it. The game at the moment already outscored the last game. And now we just got to see how much more they will put up. Daniel Jones, being a complete up and down quarterback, has proven before. Oh, that's a fun thing to think about. Justin has not given any passes to his top receiver, Garrett Wilson, drafted in the first round, number 10 overall in 2022, I think. It was 2022? Yeah, I think it was 2022. I'm trying to think back on the other drafts on who took what. Returning the ball this time is once again Doolin. Jones, light toss to Warren for 7 yards. I realize I may have gotten Sherwood's name wrong. Ah, freaking hell. Anyway, Jones will run it for himself again. Weaves past the Jets defense to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 17. Daniel Jones is actually crazy with his legs in this game. Jones runs for himself again. And he'll be stopped before the first down zone. He has 2 to go before another first. Jones gives it to Jonathan Taylor. He crosses the first down line with 5 yards to go for a possible new score. Jones. And the Colts are prepping for this. Taylor immediately stopped by this defense. They might have to just give the rushing reins to Jones at this point. Jones has an open man. He will not go for that open man. Tyler Warren was right there. Jones finds a man. Touchdown, Alec Pierce. Originally meant to be the new receiver for the, at the time, quarterback Matt Ryan, who was traded from the Falcons in 2022. Still is a Colt today, and he's making plays like nobody's business. Schrader, kick is up and good. Two minutes, 24 in the third quarter remaining. Schrader for the kick. Returning the ball this time is Noang Wu again, as he makes it to the 28. Fields is back on the field, ironically enough. Justin takes a bit of time, finds a man, is his guy Breece Hall. Hall. Does he make the first down? No, he does not. He's very short. I mean, that could just be a easy play idea. The quarterback sneak play could be an easy way to convert. But if you think smart decisions and CPUs go hand in hand, it sometimes does not. It will go for a QB sneak. I was right. Okay, cool. Fields is going to outrun the defenders. First down. Now on the Colts side of the field. Fields throws it, finds Garrett Wilson, his first target of the entire freaking game. You're paying this man how much exactly? Only for him to get, like, nothing for most of it. As we head into the final quarter, the Colts currently lead 17-10. There's a lot riding on this game for the Jets because at this very moment, I'm looking at the standings as we speak. The Jets are 2-1, but the Colts are 3-0, which almost matches with real life. Because the Jets are actually no, it does not match up too much. The Colts are 3-0 in real life, but the Jets are 0-3 in real life. After losing a very close game in real life to the Buccaneers, 29-27, I think it was. Something along those lines. Fields, does he make it? No, he is very close. QB sneak once more for the Jets. It's a first down. I'm looking at the standings right now. The Bengals, because of that loss, are now 1-3. The 49ers are now the first team in the league with 4 wins. The Colts could join them in that department. Breece Hall only making 3 yards on that play. Fields. He's going to run for it, but he will be stopped. Where's the Bengals? There we go. Two and a half minutes for the Jets to make up something. I know it'll eventually be something, even if it's nothing. Fields finds Allen Lazard, and it's a first down officially. With 9 more yards for the Jets to go. I think this might have been Lazard's first catch of the game, too. He's using everybody in that deck now. Well, except for his tight end room. Like Taylor and Ruckert and stuff like that. I don't know. I remember Ruckert getting drafted. That was fun. His dad was like a major Jet fan, so hearing his son was going to be drafted by the Jets, he was going nuts. Good to see he's still with the Jets, too. Despite getting low activity. Garrett Wilson. Very close, but he doesn't fully catch that ball. Fields gets sacked. Zaire Franklin. Now the Jets have to make up 18 yards. Brain. Fields. He throws it high. It's deflected. Xavier Howard, former Miami Dolphin, knows how to deal with the New York Jets, apparently. The Jets have to go for it. If they don't go for it, and the lead still remains with the Colts. Let's see. Allen Lazard, he is close, but he's short. The Colts have the ball. If it was one more yard, the game would have been tied. But since it was 4th down, and the Jets did not convert, Colts are here. The only thing that is worrisome about the Colts right now is how far back they are. Because if Daniel Jones gets tackled in that end zone, that's going to be 2 points for the Jets. Let's see how he's going to pull that off. Taylor gains 1 yard out of that. The Colts are seeming like they have it in the bag, but it's not over yet because again they're only 2 yards all the way back. So obviously I don't think they're going to be able to score on this drive, but they just got to contain themselves in order to keep this lead. At least. Taylor dances around a couple defenders, and he only gains 2 yards out of that. Jones launches it. Deflected by the Jets defense. Now the Colts will have to punt it all the way from the 4-yard line on their side, giving the Jets ample opportunity to pull something off here. The Jets will receive the ball at their own 40, and already they're on the Colts side of the ball. The Colts side of the field. Justin Fields could save the game right now with his wide variety of receivers and even the legs of him and his buddy Breece Hall. Who knows? All I know is I was just really excited that we got something better out of this. Almost intercepted! The first pass that Fields makes on this drive. Almost. Fields gives it to another new guy on this squad because the one thing I can give Justin Fields, he's just giving it to anybody right now. That is Andrew Beck, who I believe is their fullback. That's Fields getting a nice first down there. 30 yards to go. .30 The Jets can tie this game or lose it again. Or at least lose the ball again. But this time, the Colts, if they get the ball back, will just kneel and get the game over with. Hall, first down. The Jets have no timeout, so they gotta have to pick up the pace. They have a lot of time. Well, not a lot of time, but enough time to get something done with the 18 yards they have. But they're just gonna they're gonna have the clock keep draining on them. That's not a good sign for them. Fields launches it high, and it's deflected. I thought that was game, but the Jets have 1 second. You choose or lose. Choose your guy or lose and cry. I just made it on the spot. I don't think it was that fun, but I don't think it was that good, but whatever. Fields to Lazard. And he's in! Touchdown, Jets! We are going into overtime. Well, actually, wait, there is one thing. The Jets could go for 2 and take the win. But the consequence being, of course, if they go for it and fail, the Colts will win the game. But they are going to go for Nick Folk. Kick is up. We are headed into overtime. Wow. What's all the W's on the screen? You see that? What's with the... What happened there? We are headed into the coin toss for the overtime. We'll see who will be getting the ball first. Let's see. The Jets have won the coin toss, and they will elect to get the ball first. Wow. I can't believe they actually got themselves a shot there. Colts to kick. The returning man is Isaiah Thomas on their own 32-yard line. All right. Fields. Sacked right away by Kwity Paye. Whoa, the screen was glitching there for a second. I think they were going through a guy. Look at this guy looking like a freaking Olympian, like, character. Like you'd see like a work of fiction. It was like here we have this town of Olympians, and it's just like this like the most stereotypical looking guy possible. All he was missing was a missing strap on that tank top, like one, and he would be right there. All right. Fields draws back, finds Garrett Wilson for the first down. And if the Jets actually score, the Colts will have to score or lose. That's how the overtime rules work now. Because before, just pray that you have that you won the coin toss, because whoever scores first, regardless if it's the first drive or not, would be the winner. Fields finds Lazard. First down. Now at the Colts 37. Fields gives it to Brees. Brees does not go anywhere. Hall will get a shot again, but he's dragged down by a defender. 1 yard, though. Hall does not make it. Not the Colts. The Jets have two options right now. Go for it, because they have 2 yards to make up. Or the other option being they could get Nick Folk in there and kick a field goal. That issue, though, is the Colts would then win with a touchdown, which is why they'd elect to go with the other option and, yeah, just go for it with 2 yards left. Easily makeable, and they did make it with Garrett Wilson's catch. 21 more yards to go for the Jets. The Jets eating up these 5 minutes. We're now reaching a minute and a half left in the overtime period. Holding my breath a little bit. Fields overthrown to the left. But that does stop the clock for the Jets, which may not be great for them because that just gives the Colts more time whenever they get the ball. Because again, both teams have an opportunity to make a score out of this. And the last time I said that, Justin Herbert immediately threw an interception that turned into a touchdown against the Falcons. Fields gives it to Reynolds, and it's dropped and picked up by the Colts. Cameron McGrone, a guy who I have never heard of actually before today, but could be a hero. Let's see, Cameron McGrone. He was drafted in the 5th round by the Patriots in 2021. Joined the Colts the next year after he was cut by the Patriots. After being on the Patriots practice squad, which is basically if you're not on the main roster. Whoa! Taylor just gets leveled by the Jets. But yeah, keep this in mind. I don't do double overtime. So, if this winds up being a tie after the minute or so is done, it will end in a tie. It'll be a timeout, though. Giving Indy enough time to try and do something. Because they're once again in a horrible spot. Once again, a safety is always an option right now. Taylor brought down. Why are they bringing... Okay. Spencer Schrader, their kicker, could save them this game if they can manage the, clock right, or else they're gonna frickin' tie this game after being quite exciting for a while up until this point. Oh, almost a safety. The Colts have the option to either punt this away or make a major risk. Either way, it gives the Jets ample opportunity to give this game their own seal of Jets approval. The punter is in. The Jets are at The Colts have already, thanks to Azariah Thomas, the third-round pick that they had this year. Fields tosses it to Garrett for 3 yards. Justin Fields runs for it. First down. He actually manages to keep it. And the Jets can just bring Folk in there and take the victory. Because it only matters on who scores first. They don't have to wait for the clock to run down either. So, if the Jets bring in their kicker for the win, which is likely what's going to happen, this will be it. The Colts will attempt to ice this kick. But they don't know this is Nick frickin' Folk. Oh, wait, actually, they do know it's Nick Folk. They've faced him multiple times. Here we go. Because Folk's been all around the frickin' league. Here we go. For the win. The kick is good! The Jets will beat the Colts in a major upset. 20-17. Wow. What a crazy outcome. You just gotta give major props where props are due. I mean, the Jets just beat a lossless team. God, this would mean a lot more in real life, let me tell you this much. Did the Jets even face the Colts in real life this season? Let me look. No, apparently they do not. Oh my God. And that will be it. It took Daniel Jones for the Jets to actually beat him. Well, and the Colts for that matter. Oh my God. It's good to have a nice upset once in a while. Wow. I'm just going to do a couple of things first. Of course, we're going to look at the stats and see who performed the best here. All right, I don't think anybody's got a perfect passer rating today. Oh yeah, the completion percentage is definitely no. Oh wow, shit, these were poor ratings actually. But Daniel Jones with 130 rushing yards. Oh my God, this man's a monster in Madden apparently. Breece Hall looking to be possibly the hero of this little story here. Because Daniel Jones did that little fumble that cost them a lot. That probably was the thing that cemented the loss for the Colts right there. The best receiver in this entire thing was Allen Lazard. And good on him. Good on him. The best in terms of average was also Allen Lazard. Two people on the Jets allowed sacks with their center and tackle. The most sacks went to the Colts with 3.5. Actually, I'm looking at that little half there. Latu with the half, while Zaire Franklin, Kwity Paye, and DeForest Buckner also got sacks here. While it was I had Jamian Sherwood's name right. I had his name right. And that will be it. The Colts just, wow. Out of any team to lose to. Like, this was the team that upset the Jets, and no. They got upset by the Jets. This team in this series beat the freaking Chiefs. Yet the team that was their freaking kryptonite was the New York Jets. Well, that's I have nothing to say other than just damn. Now let me just update these scores quickly before we get the heck out of here. Alright, and here are the scores. Now official. When we get back from our hiatus, it will be the Baltimore Ravens facing off against the Cleveland Browns once again. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.